Hello guys, it's been a long time. I have not worked since January 3rd and today is January 15th. Oh my gosh, that's like such a long time without working. I don't think I've gone, well, I did work at the Montessori school Monday, 2 days ago, but yeah, that's like the longest time I've gone without working in years. So, since I was like a stay-at-home mom. So, as you can tell, I'm in my uniform and I have a 4-day trip. I get home on Saturday, but tonight we're staying in Grand Rapids. We got 3 legs. I have to report at 2:58. So, staying in Grand Rapids tonight. Tomorrow, I think we only have like 2 legs tomorrow, and we're staying in Indianapolis. And then Friday we have 4 legs, and where are we staying Friday? I think, oh, Buffalo, New York, Friday night. And then Saturday I fly home, and I won't get home until like 4, which is a bummer. It's a Saturday, and that could all change, you know. I think we're supposed to be getting some bad weather soon, so all of that could change in an instant, so we'll see how it goes. I made it. I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm not too impressed with the hotel room. It's decent, but let me just show you guys. Here's the front door. Got the bathroom over here. Do like pretty big counter space, which I will be sitting here while I put on my makeup in the morning. Shower, nice clean bathtub, that's good. And 1 bed. Does have a fridge and a microwave, so that's good too. Little desk over here. And not much of a view. So it's 11:30 at night. I'm gonna go ahead and get my jammies and wash this face, put on a face mask, put my teeth whiteners in, and call it a night. Good afternoon from Grand Rapids. It's a dreary, snowy day. We're in Michigan in wintertime, so what else do you get here? So it's about 12 o'clock. I have accomplished a little bit this morning. I've worked out a little bit, took a shower. This is hair from yesterday. I've got to tidy it up. I gotta fix it up a little bit to make it look a little more decent, but we don't have to report until 2:45, so we have all kinds of time today. And we only have 2 flights, so easy peasy day. Tomorrow we have 4 flights, and we don't get in until like midnight, so tomorrow will be a different story. Let me show you guys my straightener. Let me tell you the story about it first. Okay, so John and I wanted to get Izzy her own hair straightener for Christmas because I needed one to take with me on my trips, and she needed one for her to get ready for school in the mornings. So he got her one, same brand as mine, and he just got a smaller one, thinking, well, she has shorter hair anyway, we'll just get her a smaller one. Check out how small this is. This thing is tiny. Like, I don't know, the camera doesn't do it justice, but it's tiny. So, we were gonna send it back, but I was like, you know what? I have to wear my hair up for work anyway. I'll just keep it and just use it. I'll use it and she can use the big one at home, because it's not like I'm going to be doing a big crazy hairdo at work when I just have to throw it up in a ponytail anyway. So yeah, I thought that was so funny when she opened it for Christmas. She was like, oh, this is tiny. Yeah. Oh, I gotta tell you guys about yesterday. But first I need to turn this air down because it's getting a little toasty. So we flew in, our first flight yesterday was to Montreal, Canada, like Quebec. And it was so cool, all the French speaking people, like so many people spoke French on that plane. And it's cool because I took 4 years of French in high school, and I try to like learn it on the side on Duolingo. One of my longtime goals is always to become fluent in a foreign language. So for a while I was trying to learn French, and then I went back to Spanish. I'm trying to learn Spanish, but I need to find the time to start doing that again, because it really intrigues me knowing other languages. And I even learned some Hangul, or Korean language, when we lived in Korea. I was doing Rosetta Stone with that, but I don't remember any of it now because I haven't used it in so long. But I thought that was super cool, that just being around so many French-speaking people. So yeah, but the first flight was completely full. It was only an hour and like 15 minutes, and we had to do full service. I was working in the back, so I had to like rush to get through service. Our second and third flight were super empty. Our third flight, it's never been that empty for any flight I've ever flown. There was only like, I want to say 10 people in the back, and most of them were sleeping. So, and it was a 2-hour flight, so it was the easiest flight I've ever worked. I was able to eat my salad. And on the last flight, it was so cool. This has never happened in the almost 6 months I've been working. One of the first officer the captain needed to use the restroom. So we had to pull a cart to block the passengers from getting to the restroom door, and then I had to go in the cockpit and lock the cockpit door and be in there with the first officer. And it's the first time I've ever been in an airplane or in the cockpit while we're flying. I've been in the front, when we haven't been flying, of course, but it's the first time ever since we've been like, 32,000 feet in the air. It was so surreal. It was like we were just floating above the clouds, and you could see some lights like coming in from down below, but it was kind of scary in a way, but it was also exhilarating. But yeah, that was a cool experience. And then when the captain was done, I had to look through the peephole to make sure it was him that was standing outside, and had to unlock and let him back in. But and the first officer was using like his gas mask, or not his gas mask, the basic training coming back to me, but his oxygen mask, and it made like the craziest sound. Like it was, I can't even describe it, but that was kind of different to experience.
One eternity later.
I'm at the hotel, and look at my eye. I don't know if you can see it. It's like all red. And I'm like, if I'd known it was that red and yucky while I was flying, then I would have put my Lumify eye drops in, like, I don't know. Looks yucky, but I'm about to get out of my uniform. But before I do, let me give you a hotel room tour. We got sink area over here. I like the black, it's different. And the toilet, the fan's loud, so pretty decent. Bathtub, closet area, full-length mirror, and the room. Nothing to write home about, but it'll do, donkey. You guys watch Shrek? That'll do, donkey. Anyway, I'm going to get out of this, and then I'll hop back on here and inform you guys on everything that happened today. Oh, hey there. So, I just got miserably tired all of a sudden out of nowhere. So I'm gonna update you guys tomorrow on everything that happened, because there was a lot that happened. I'm just joking. We only had 2 flights today, and it was easy. I worked first class. Yeah, not much happened. I'll just go ahead and tell you. They were very short flights, so I had to like rush to do the beverage services for the first class, but luckily the lady I'm working with is amazing, so she helped so much, and she picked up wherever she could, wherever she saw that she could help. She was right there to help me, so I'm so grateful that, yeah, my coworker this flight is awesome. I think she's my favorite yet, because she's just like easygoing, go with the flow, not too, I don't know. Yeah, I like her a lot. She's cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and take off my makeup, brush my teeth, put some whitening strips on, because my teeth just seem to be not as white as usual. But yeah, and I will catch up with you guys in the morning. We got a 12 o'clock shuttle time, and our flight leaves at 1, and we have 4 legs tomorrow. So I'll be working the aft. We're not done till 12 o'clock, midnight, you know, late night. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Hey guys, good morning. It's 9:25, and just took a shower. I'm going to put on some makeup, drink my coffee, and I'm going to make my healthy water. I don't have lemons today, but I'm going to put some of my ionic zinc in this water, and I've already added, I saw these at Walmart. They are, what is it, collagen drink mix, and this is like cucumber melon. Okay, so I showed you guys this tiny little curling iron yesterday, and I just used it, and I think it did a pretty excellent job. Like, it did good. It took a little bit longer than what it usually takes to straighten my hair, but I'm impressed for this tiny little thing. It did a pretty good job. I'm all ready to go. I have to be downstairs in like 15-20 minutes. We have 4 legs today, and I think they're all going to be like hour flights. I'm working in the back, so I think they're all pretty full flights too, so that's kind of a bummer. When they're not full flights, it's a lot more relaxing, of course, but no worries. So I'll try to pick up the camera when I can, but it's just when it's busy and we got quick turns, it's kind of hard to do, but I'll try my hardest. Otherwise, I will see you guys in Buffalo. That's where we're going to be overnighting tonight, and it's supposed to be a lot of snow, so hopefully this doesn't change things. Snow doesn't disrupt our trips, but you never know when you're a flight attendant. It's the last flight. Get the fingers on here, and we're getting home around 12 tonight, and then Dad heading home tomorrow, so I'm excited. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. I am just getting settled in and getting my comfy clothes on, but I have to wake up at like 4 tomorrow so I can catch the 5:30 shuttle to Deadhead home at 6:15. We were supposed to go on a 1 o'clock flight, but I'm gonna try to catch this 6:15 one so I can come home early. Plus there's a big snowstorm coming, and I don't want to have to drive in all that mess, and I want to get home before all that mess.
The next day.
You guys, look at this snow. So I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a scoop. We were supposed to leave today at a flight that was heading out at like 6:15 a.m. But my coworker called me at like 5:15 saying that our flight was delayed till 7. And so I was like, okay, cool. I'll lay down and sleep a little bit longer, because I only had like 4.5 hours of sleep. And then she calls me about 15 minutes later, and she was like, you know, it's snowing pretty heavily in Detroit. We're probably better off if we take the later flight. That way we're less likely to get bad driving conditions on our way home. So I was like, you know what, that's a good idea. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So we're now taking the 1:15 flight. The shuttle leaves at 12:30. So yeah, and then we'll be heading home. It's coming down pretty hard out here. I think it's doing the same thing in Detroit, unfortunately. So yeah, let me tell you about our flights yesterday. We had 4 legs. All of them were pretty much full, and I worked in the back the whole time, but it was fine. 3 of our flights were about an hour and a half long, so plenty of time to get service done. And the last flight was only water, coffee, snack service, but our coffee pot, or no, not coffee pot, our potable water wasn't working, so I didn't even serve coffee. So and I gotta tell you a story about a guy who, okay, I sit in the very back of the aircraft, and the passengers are literally on either side of me, and there was a guy sitting on my right and his wife sitting on my left, and he reaches over, like, as we're getting ready to take off, to hold his wife's hand. So he's like right in front of me. I don't know, it was weird. His arm was like going across me just to hold his wife's hand, and he was a character. He was funny. And then let's see what else. There was a man when we were taxiing we landed in JFK, and we were taxiing to the gate, and a man gets up and starts like walking towards the back like he's got to go to the bathroom or something. So my coworker in the front was like, everybody needs to remain seated. You must remain seated while we're taxiing, or we're gonna have the captain stop the plane. And so he like scurried back to his seat, but I'm like, how would you not know to not get up yet? Like, he just got up like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while the plane's still moving. Yeah, that was confusing, but I absolutely loved the lady I was working with. She was so sweet, so nice, and like so easygoing. I think she's my most favorite person I've worked with since I've started this job, so that's pretty cool. But I've got to pack up so I can head out and head downstairs and finally go home. I'm so excited to see my family. Well, hello there, guys. I'm about 5 minutes from being home. It's 5:13. I'm getting home about 30 minutes later than what I expected, but that is because our flight was delayed by like 15-20 minutes, and then when we got on the plane, they had to take all the luggage off of the plane to find someone's luggage who was going to like Cancun or some tropical warm place and had switched airlines, wasn't flying with Delta anymore to get to Cancun or tropical place. So they had to get their luggage off of our plane because they weren't staying with our airlines. So that took another like 15-20 minutes, and then they had to de-ice the plane, which was another, I'd say 10-15 minutes. So yeah, but we ended up not landing too much later than what our expected arrival time was, so that's good. So tonight's just gonna be a chill night at home with the fam. I start reserve next Wednesday, home reserve. I think I'm on it for 5 days. Make sure you guys comment down below if maybe you're aspiring to be a flight attendant and you have any questions. Comment down below any questions that you may have, or if you have any video ideas you'd like for me to do, I'd be more than happy to do them. I still need to do a video with me and my husband about our experience in Korea. I haven't forgot about that one. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. This was an amazing 4-day trip. It was easy, and my coworker was amazing, so it ended up being pretty awesome. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when I upload a new vlog. Yeah, just thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And hit the like button if you liked my video. So we'll talk to you in